Melania Trump has often been spotted wearing some of the fashion world's most expensive pieces. Have you ever wondered what designers Melania prefers to wear? How much do her elegant gowns and designer evening wear cost? Wonder no more. Here are the most expensive outfits Melania Trump has ever worn. While on a trip to the United Kingdom, Melania Trump stunned while attending a black-tie dinner. Wearing a pale yellow chiffon dress by J. Mindel, the First Lady looked beautiful in the Grecian-inspired gown. The dress featured a fitted bodice with an off-the-shoulder neckline and an A-line skirt that featured subtle pleating details. The star of the dress was the shoulder detailing that flowed into a cape design. Melania finished the look with a pair of color-coordinated Manolo Blahnik silk high heels. Melania topped off the outfit with her very large engagement ring and studded earrings. The outfit also went perfectly with the setting of the gala, former Prime Minister Winston Churchill's family palace and estate. So how much was the outfit? Well, the dress alone was $6,990. But if it's the engagement ring you're wondering about, prepare yourself. As noted by the New York Times, at the time of her engagement to Donald Trump in 2005, Melania's engagement ring cost $1.5 million. The jeweler, Gaff, reportedly gave Donald a discount, and he only paid half what the ring was worth. Trump reportedly said about the ring, "Only a fool would say, 'No thank you, I want to pay $1 million more for a diamond.'" Shortly after she made the White House her home, Melania Trump stepped out in a Monique Lillier dress for one of her first outings in the Washington, D.C. social scene, and the look did not disappoint. While attending the annual gala at Ford's Theater in early June, Melania opted for a gold silk dress by the designer that featured a delicate pleat and drape detailed back. The dress fit the First Lady beautifully, and she topped off the stunning look with a pair of Manolo Blahnik heels that complemented the color of the dress to a T. As noted by The Observer, the designer dress set the First Lady back $2,595. And since Manolo Blahnik pumps start at around $660, we can safely assume that this outfit is well out of our price range. It was the hat seen around the world. While hosting French President Emmanuel Macron and his wife Brigitte, Melania Trump dazzled in a white suit and hat and had the internet buzzing about the outfit shortly after. The white hat was designed by Hervé Pierre, and the look also featured a blazer and skirt suit from the Michael Kors collection. The classy look cost the following. The suit alone was $2,195. Melania paired the crisp look with a pair of 4.7-inch heels from the iconic shoe mogul Christian Louboutin that cost $745, as noted by the New York Times. The internet was quick to draw comparisons to pop culture moments that featured a prominent bold hat. Some users on Twitter pointed out the similarities to Beyoncé's Formation music video, in which she wore a wide-brim hat. Others drew parallels to the political drama Scandal and its main character Olivia Pope, who was known for wearing the white hat in Washington, D.C. Still others couldn't help but compare Melania's bold look to Carmen Sandiego's. For the inaugural ball in 2017, Melania Trump was dressed by Hervé Pierre, and her literally priceless dress did not disappoint. Modern and timeless, the silk column gown with a bold, ruffled accentuation was easily the star of the show. Melania donated the gown to the National Museum of American History, where it is featured along with other dresses worn as part of the First Lady's collection. Pierre attended the donation ceremony in October 2017 and said that Melania knew what she wanted to look like on that very special day. He explained in an interview with the New York Times, "She didn't want a big ball gown. She wanted something sleek, ivory, vanilla. It had to be really, really right because it was going to be part of history, part of this country's history, but also part of what I will have achieved on Earth." He added that he's designed countless dresses, but believes this one is the most memorable.
So beautiful. Like from a movie set, so beautiful.
We love a deconstructed, subtle Halloween look, and Melania Trump channeled a timeless movie with his outfit in 2018. As children stopped by the White House to trick-or-treat, Melania wore a checked wool coat from designer Bottega Veneta that was as classy as it was evocative of a truly iconic movie, Clueless. The yellow plaid design was unmistakably similar to Cher's Dolce & Gabbana plaid skirt suit from the film. And while the First Lady chose a different designer for her look, the subtle nod to the film was not missed. Melania's single-breasted coat, part of Veneta's Fall 2018 collection, featured impeccable tailoring and a sharply pleated back, according to Net-a-Porter. So how much did this look cost? hold on to your hats. This Clueless evoking coat cost a whopping $3,950. What a First Lady chooses to wear during the inauguration is the talk of the town. And Melania Trump was clearly aware of that when choosing this look for the swearing-in ceremony. Joe Z, the editor-in-chief of Yahoo Style, told Good Morning America, Ralph Lauren was definitely at the top of the list, but there were also several European designers. I think it would have been a big mistake for her to appear for the first time at the inauguration in a non-American designer. The custom cashmere powder blue suit was a hit, and Melania looked elegant and sophisticated. The outfit featured a turtleneck dress and a fitted crop jacket, and the First Lady finished the look with color-coordinated gloves, high heels, and a small clutch handbag. The ensemble instantly drew parallels to Jackie Kennedy.
And I know everyone's saying, oh, it's a copy of Jackie Kennedy. They both were wearing what was a modern take on a classic at the respective time.
While the actual price of this expensive look wasn't disclosed, dresses from Ralph Lauren can cost as much as $12,000 on the designer's website, and custom pieces likely cost quite a bit more. Nothing beats a well-tailored coat, and Melania Trump proved that while traveling with her husband in 2018. The First Lady was spotted exiting Air Force One in Helsinki, Finland, en route to a summit with Vladimir Putin in a wool coat from designer Issoud, and we were instantly struck with fashion envy. According to USA Today, the heather gray coat has leather detailing on the pockets and is lined with 100% silk. Melania paired the gorgeous coat with a white button-down blouse, tailored brown trousers, boxy sunglasses, and, surprisingly, brown flats. Known for her ever-consistent stilettos, Melania's shoe choice was shocking. But the First Lady definitely struck the balance between chic and travel-friendly with this expensive outfit. Since the coat was the star of the show, here's the price. And prepare yourselves, as this article of clothing will not be joining our wardrobes anytime soon. The coat alone cost $3,995. It took a minute for Melania Trump and her son Barron to join her husband in the White House. After Donald Trump assumed the presidency, the First Lady stayed in Manhattan until June, citing her son's schooling as her main priority for delaying the move. But the time finally came for the Trump family to reunite, and unlike some of us who choose cutoff jeans and an old t-shirt for moving day, Melania opted for a far more sophisticated and expensive outfit that definitely had our budgets beat. While walking toward her new home, the First Lady opted for a pair of Bali trousers, a classic pair of Manolo Blahnik heels, a Dolce & Gabbana blouse, and an Hermes Birkin bag. Here's the cost breakdown, as noted by Business Insider. The trousers were $575, the heels were $595, the blouse was at least $100, and to top it all off, the bag was $13,000. We can't imagine that Melania herself was doing much of the heavy lifting, but she definitely made moving look classy. Melania Trump's speech at the 2016 Republican National Convention was controversial. As people noticed, it was eerily similar to a speech Michelle Obama made years earlier.
Like, you work hard for what you want in life.
That you work hard for what you want in life.
However, others focused on the expensive outfit that Melania chose for the occasion instead. The First Lady looked striking in a bold white dress by designer Roksanda. And as noted by Vanity Fair, she didn't work with a designer for the occasion. She simply bought the dress off of Net-a-Porter herself. The Margot dress featured a fitted bodice and bell-shaped sleeves and was made from a blend of cotton and silk. Net-a-Porter recommended pairing the dress with gold accessories, but Melania kept the look fairly simple. She rocked her signature middle-part hair and kept her makeup classic. Get ready for the price. The dress cost $2,190, and Melania paired it with Christian Louboutin heels. All eyes were on the Trumps in November of 2016, something that Melania Trump clearly understood as she dressed to impress. On the evening of the election, the First Lady-elect chose a Ralph Lauren jumpsuit while joining her husband on stage to celebrate his victory. The outfit was as bold as it was classic, and looking back was a clear indication of what clothes Melania would opt to wear as First Lady. As noted by ABC News at the time, the jumpsuit featured a dynamic silhouette and a one-shoulder neckline. The expensive outfit sold for $4,000 at the Bergdorf Goodman department store and was worn with pride by the First Lady. Melania paired it with her classic middle-part hairstyle, simple makeup, and a radiant smile fit for the occasion. While attending her husband's first joint address to Congress, Melania Trump stunned in a Michael Kors suit, garnering both positive and negative reviews on social media. As noted by Vanity Fair, the First Lady's expensive outfit featured a cinched and belted waistline and dozens of dazzling beads. From the 2017 Michael Kors Spring Collection, the suit set the First Lady back $9,590, but the price was hardly the subject of the criticism she received. Some people took to Twitter and said that the choice was far too flashy and inappropriate for the halls of Congress, while others rushed to her defense, calling the suit bold. Either way, the price tag is what has us freaking out. Michael Kors discussed the outfit after the occasion, telling Vanity Fair, "Mrs. Trump has been a longtime client at our New York boutique. She has a keen understanding of what works best for her and her lifestyle. My embroidered black suit reflects the streamlined glamour that she is known for." The black suit, appropriate for the occasion or not, was simply gorgeous. We saved one of Melania Trump's most expensive looks for last. While attending the White House Historical Association dinner in 2017, Melania opted for a glimmering sequin gown by designer Monique Lillier and looked just as radiant as the dress itself. Having been spotted earlier in the day wearing a pair of jeans and sneakers, the First Lady quickly changed into the expensive outfit indicative of her elite Manhattan life before the White House. The floor-length embellished gown was made from chiffon fabric and featured a sheer cape-like design, as noted by InStyle. Melania paired the look with her classic middle part and soft waves and opted to keep her makeup clean and subtle. The look was as classy as it was expensive, so get ready for the price tag. The Monique Lillier gown set the First Lady back $7,995 and at the time was available for purchase from the Bergdorf Goodman department store. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about First Lady fashion moments are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.